Good morning from the dub stage. Joel from Master and Post Production Sound. Welcome to another episode. Today's a vlog episode. We're going to talk together as I set up. Not much editing and not much other stuff going on because times are busy. And that's a good thing. And I know there are many of us in the industry who have gone through a lot. I just saw a colleague of mine, actually a producer on one of the shows that's mixing. And years ago, many years ago, when I got my first mix tech job, he was a producer working on a show called Bones. Some of you maybe were fans of it back in the day. And that's one of the shows I cut my teeth on mix teching for the two mixers. And it was that show that gave me the opportunity to sit in the stage. Those mixers, I would set up, would come in, just much like today. Today I'm starting day one on one of these episodes, and the mix tech, my mix tech here, Abe, shout out to Abe, love Abe, made sure that when we come in, everything's set up, okay? The session from the dialogue, from the effects, editors are loaded to our respective Pro Tools systems, and he makes sure everything's taken care of. And that's what I did back in the day on that show. But those mixers, one of the best things that ever happened to me was those mixers were like, Joel, what do you want to learn how to mix? Come inside. When you're done setting us up, sit down. Sit down in the back and take a notepad, write some notes down, and if you see anything, write it down. But don't ask me then. Wait till there's a break and we can talk about it. That's how I learned. I learned how to mix there on that stage. But I saw that producer, and it reminded me, because we're talking about positivity, mindset. For many of us in the industry, it's been a tough couple years. I mean, go back to COVID days, tough. But what I want to share with you today is when it comes to mindset, right? The only thing we have control of is how we respond, how we think. Control the controllables. So many of us in the industry have gone through so much financial hardships, relational hardships as a result of the downturn in the industry. I'd like to think that things are on the up and up. There's a lot of things out there right now people are trying to do to bring work back. But again, what remains is a downturn for many. And so what I want to challenge you today is to change the way you think about things. Now, not everybody, I understand, can harness that power of positivity. And it is a superpower because it's difficult, right? Navigating any industry is difficult, especially when there's not a ton of work. So if you're finding yourself in a place where you're struggling, I want you to try something different. I want you to wake up and really take a moment when you wake up to spend just a few minutes to sit in gratitude. I know, it's a simple concept, but I'm telling you right now, if you're in a place where you're struggling and things just seem down, I'm going to challenge you to find at least 3 things that you're grateful for when you wake up. You could do the same thing when you go to bed. When you go to bed, before you retire, take a moment, pause, close your eyes, take a deep breath. And think about your day. What were 3 things that you were grateful for? I mean, I literally told the producer, and this is why I'm bringing this up, the producer over there, that I was like, hey, we woke up today. I woke up today and I'm grateful because the hard truth is that some people did not. Is the end of the line for some. But today I get to wake up. The sun is beautiful, although it's dark in here. I get to mix a TV show. I get to have fun, play with sounds. And the producer said, that's a great attitude. I love that. And it's the only attitude I can take, right? And so getting through hard times in the industry are never fun. And it's never, in any industry, it's never fun. But if you want to make it a little bit more palatable, easier to get through, try gratitude. The minute your feet hit the ground, when you wake up, get out of bed, pause. Take a second to be grateful. I personally, I have a belief in God, and prayer is a big part of my life. But find something to be grateful for. I connect with my higher power, my source, right? But find a moment to be grateful. To express gratitude. Write it down if you need to, and if you don't need to write, if you don't have to write it down, just think it. But just start somewhere, because gratitude makes what we have more than enough. So I hope this message encourages you this week. There's no tutorial or anything like that today, but it's something that I believe if you focus on can make a huge impact in your career. Gratitude, right? We woke up today. We get to work on cool projects. And if you're in a downturn and you're experiencing difficulties, roadblocks, remember, you can only control the way you respond to things, the way you think things. If you think today is going to be a great day, it's going to be a great day. If you think the whole world is against you, it's going to be that way. Because mentally, we've put that message into our head. So today, friend, if you're struggling with that, I'm going to let you know, for you, it's going to be a good day for you. Okay? You got this. I believe in you. If you're new here, thanks for checking out the videos. I got a lot more other videos like this. We talk about perseverance. We talk about curiosity. We talk about the things that we don't really talk about in the industry, which is a huge thing because it's not about the plugins and not about the faders and not about, being the best designers, things like that. You have to know that stuff. That's a given. But are we great with our clients? Are we a good person to be around? That's what matters. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. I'll check you out over here. I got a cool little video so you can check out on the side here, or I'll see you in next week's video. See you, friend.